Well, well, well. The big day is finally here. 16 and you're ready to become beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's such a different life being pretty. And once you're here, you'll never want to go back. So I'm sure you've been dreaming of this day for a long time. And I'm here to make sure it's everything that your heart desires. Because what else could beauty be than the fulfillment of your greatest wish? You'll never be the same, trust me. I'm the best, so I want you to relax, okay? This is what I do all day, every day, is take raw potential and turn it into something beautiful. You're not going to be asleep for this, just a sort of light sedation, and you won't feel a thing, trust me. I'm going to start by spraying the solution, okay? I'm going to spray it around you, and then I want you to breathe in and out with me. Okay? Okay. Good. Ready? Take a deep breath in. And count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. Ready for one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You start to feel it, right? You start to just feel a little zened out, a little blissed out. It's addicting. Let me just check your vitals. Let me feel your forehead. Yeah, you feel good. Check your eye dilation. Look at my nose. Look at my finger. Follow my finger. Follow it. Good. Look back here. Look back here. Follow my finger. Follow my finger. Good. Look back here. Follow my finger. Good. Excellent. You are just responding very, very well. Let's get started. First, I'm going to clean all of your ugly face. And don't talk. Don't try and move. Don't talk. Don't try and move. You're going to start to feel a real nice heaviness in your body, okay? Don't talk. Don't try and move. Let me start by just cleaning this off. Uglies aren't allowed to wear makeup, so there shouldn't be much, but there's always dirt, dust, and debris. The grime of the day, as well as the stain of ugliness. And that's not something I can just get off with a wipe. No, I'm gonna have to use a lot more than that. Great, great. I'm gonna clip your hair up so that I have a totally clean workspace, okay? I'm just gonna gather bits of your hair and I'm gonna pop them up into this clip. You've got a lot of hair. You've got a lot of hair. Okay. I'm just gonna gather this section and clip it up right there. Good. I'm gonna have to use a couple, I think. Let me take some of these strands here and just, if I can just, yeah, that's good. Ready? And clip that there. That's really good. Okay. You sort of have a longer section here at the top, so I'm gonna use this. Okay. Move this all up. Just get this little hair here. Just get this little hair here. Move this up. Okay. Gather that. Good. Good. Great. And let me just pull the whole bottom section now that I've got your face framing bits. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to pull this bottom section and attach it back here and clip that right there. That's great. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Now I can see you. Now I can see you. Now I can see you, and I wish I couldn't. I wish that I couldn't. But that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Don't worry. You don't have to suffer much longer. You don't have to suffer much longer. You really don't. You're not gonna have to suffer much longer. Okay. Now the first step is gonna be to get a good look at you and see exactly what your potential is. Now this looks sharp, but it's not gonna hurt too much, okay? It's really not. It's gonna be my first step at assessing you. And at first, I'm not gonna touch you with it, okay? I'm not gonna touch you with it. I'm just gonna trace you so I can see each and every one of your features and see where the prosthetics are gonna go, where the enamel on your teeth is gonna lie, where I'll need to sand down some skin. I might have to break your nose, I think. I think I'm gonna have to break your nose. Of course, I'll have to enlarge the eyes, draw the chin down, and these lips, they need a whole situation for these lips. Just really need a whole situation to get fixed because, God almighty, I mean, they're not gonna work. They're just not gonna work. There's not much we can do about those. You'll need something totally new. Okay. Now don't mind me as I get close. Okay. Let's start with your forehead. The skin is pretty good. It's not gonna need too much sanding, I don't think. Pretty broad on the hairline. You have a small widow's peak, which of course will remove that, so I'll just have to get that taken care of. That widow's peak right there, yeah. But then the rest of the hairline is not too bad. The rest of the hairline is really, it's not too bad. Okay, now your eyes. These are going to need to be quite a bit bigger, aren't they? And we'll probably do a color change. Nobody has brown eyes when they're pretty. Good lashes enough. We'll obviously do a full set on you, but you've got something to work with. The nose, struggling with the nose. Absolutely struggling with the nose. It'll have to be broken. This hump here is gonna have to be fixed. Yeah, that'll have to be fixed. And then the cheekbones. These have a little bit of potential. They're high, they're lifted, but we might want a little more protrusion from these. Might want a little more protrusion from these. Yeah, good. The lips, as I've said, are a complete do-over. Hopeless. Nothing to be done about that. Nothing to be done. Have to be done from scratch. And the chin. The chin is fairly well formed, but protrudes out a little too much. So that one will have to sand that down a little bit. The skin we're going to do from scratch as well. That can't be helped. I think let's start with the skin, shall we? So we're basically going to buff your skin off and attach a graft that will seamlessly integrate into your body and provide you with clear, flawless skin. So let me just start on the forehead here. And you see it doesn't hurt. It feels just like a sunburn. That's good. And then here on the cheeks. And then I'll get this cheek over here, pardon me. And I'll get the nose, and the sides of the nose. The sides of the nose, down to the chin, down to the chin, down to the chin. Up, gonna sweep across around the perimeter of your face, and then just move down this way so I can get across to the parts that are a little bit harder to reach. I'm gonna move your head up a little bit, okay? Then I'm just gonna get under here. There you go. Okay. Now that wasn't so bad, was it? I don't think that was so bad. I'm gonna take this solution, okay? It's a silicone mold. It's sort of like the first step in your skin graft process, and that's all that we're going to start with, okay? Just stretch this mold across you, and then we'll send it off to the lab, and then we'll be able to get your full skin workup. Alright, so just don't move, and I'm going to place this across different areas of your face, okay? Just don't move for me. Just stay still for me, okay? Yeah, that's good. Stretch that there. Place this. Yeah, it might sting a little bit, but not too bad. I don't think it really hurt too bad at all. Yeah, and then all the way across. Yeah, just pull this down a little bit right here. Yeah, just stretch this here. The bit's really good, and then it's gonna go across all the rawness of your skin. Will make a good adhesion, and then this should be able to start doing some of its work. Okay. Yeah. That's really promising. Okay, I'm seeing a good result in your skin. A good natural grip is forming an affinity between the two. That's great. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. That's looking really promising. That's looking really great. So once that's sent to the lab, we should get the whole workup, and then we'll be able to correct any blemishes, any spots, any bumps, any lumps, and do the whole thing fresh. Do the whole thing fresh. I'm gonna do a pure oxygen treatment on you. So this will just infuse straight into that raw skin, okay? This is just going to help with the healing process to ensure that we don't get any annoying sepsis or anything that could really interrupt the integrity of the surgery, okay? So I'm moving this across your whole face, and all of the exposed skin is going to receive this oxygenation, okay? That's going to really help the penetration of the products that we're going to use after this, and the rest of the procedure will be allowed to proceed without any situations or problems. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Really great. Really great. I think it's time to work on your nose, isn't it? Now don't worry, some people think that this is the worst part, but I'm an absolute pro at this, and so I wouldn't worry at all. I wouldn't worry at all. I'm just going to need you to stay with me now, okay? I don't want you fully passing out, because that's not good for the rest of the procedure, so don't move and stay with me, okay? I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to just, it's totally manual. This is one of the most old school parts of the process. Now I want you to stay still. I'm going to hold your nose and very gently break the bridge. This is something we've spent years learning, okay? Stay still. There. That was not bad, was it? Let me see if there's a second part that needs. There. Good. Oh. Little trickle of blood. Totally normal. Totally normal. Good. Let me hold that up. Let me just hold that up. I'm going to put pressure, okay? I'm going to put pressure on this. Ready? Hold. Good. Hold. Good. Now I'm just going to use this as a guide, and I'm going to readjust your nose straight and upturned at the bottom. Going to bring this up, bring this up, and straighten this out. Straighten your nose out. Use this to see. Okay, it's looking straight. looking straight, and we've got that little hump that you had at the top is totally gone now. That's really great. Good. Good. Great. Well, don't you look just absolutely divine? Just absolutely divine. There's a few modifications I'd like to make just to the general plumpness of certain areas and the shallowness of others. And I'm just going to come in and remove any excess bits of face, any excess bits of face that I think are maybe not working for you. And that is really going to help overall. Now, this is not always part of the process. This is actually something that I do special. What can I say? I'm an innovator. But I really think it takes my faces to the next level. And one other part of that process is, girl, those brows. I've got to do a little something about it, okay? I've got to, just while I'm here. Okay, while I'm here. So I'm just going to tweeze a couple spots on your brow. Some of this. A little blood still from the nose. Okay. Now don't move. I'm going to come in. I'm just going to get a couple at a time. And I'm going to press to relieve any pain. Okay? I'm humane. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And press. Press. It helps, right? It helps. Come in just. This needs something. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press. Press that section. Press that down. You just comb them up a bit so I can see. Comb them up. And go over here to this eyebrow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Press. Press. Good, good. And just here on your tail, I think. The tail of the brow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a couple on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just press. Press. Good. Well, you're shaping up really nicely. I'm seeing a whole new face. You're serving pretty. You're serving conform. You're serving total annihilation of individuality, any uniqueness that could be perceived as a flaw, any ethnic background that doesn't adhere to the standardized norm, any story, any personality. I think I've really just got all of that pesky stuff out of the way, and so I think that now you're ready to begin your new life. There's just one more thing, just one more thing, just one more thing that I have to do. And you're pretty good and sedated now, so I don't think you're at risk for telling anybody. I've just got to go into your mind. I've just got to go up here into your brain. And I've got to make a few little adjustments up there that will make sure that not only are you pretty of face, but pretty of mind as well. Ready to obey, ready to submit, ready to go unquestioningly through your days. Just going to adjust that. Just slowly going to make those little tweaks. You won't miss it. You won't miss it. You'll wonder how you ever lived any other way. And that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. I'll let you stay